Welcome back, guys. I'm excited to talk to you guys today about something that I think is so important to be more of a riff than anything that's specifically planned, but it's this idea of giving more value than you expect to receive in return. It's this concept we hear about in the Go Giver. It's this idea of being of value and service to other people, and it's something that I really truly believe in at my core, and it's something that has made a huge difference for me. So I want to share with you guys because I think it might make a difference for you if you apply that in your passive investing business, in your active investing business, in your personal life, just applying it anywhere in your life. And so at the core of this idea of how can I be of value or service, or how can I help you, is the idea of asking the right kind of questions and being able to attract people into your world that you can somehow serve, right? And everybody has a skill. Everybody has something that they can give to other people. Everyone has some way that they can be of value, some way that they can give back. And, early on in my career, we've talked about this story before, is this idea that when I was first getting started, I didn't have money. I didn't have experience, but what I did have was time, and I did have experience in other areas. And so I sought out a mentor. I went to a meetup event, and I went and found this person who was doing what I wanted to do. And I was able to go up to them and essentially ask them, hey, how can I be of service to you? How can I be of value? And at the time, I knew one way that I could be of value to that person was being able to build them phenomenal digital marketing presence, to be able to, build them a new website, some way that they could interact and connect with their community that didn't look like it was built in 1990. And because I was clear in what I was really good at and I was willing to ask, I ended up getting a great mentor out of it. I ended up learning the skill set of how to go out and source different materials for projects. I learned the skill set of going out and flipping houses and speaking, connecting with different contractors and how to manage those contractors. And in total, ended up giving me a lot of confidence to be able to do what I now do today after flipping 200 plus houses and now, focus exclusively on commercial real estate and raising capital for deals with my investors. It's been something that has really led me down this path. And so what I want you to ask yourself and think about is, how can you be of value or service to others? And how can you ask this question more often and in different ways in your own life? Whether you're talking about in your real estate business and you're going out to your client and you're going in with this intention of how can you be of value or how can you be of service, whether you're asking the question directly or you're getting around to being able to have that question be answered in some other kind of way, shape, or form, what you're going to notice is that people are very receptive to it. People love it when a person or a company is focused on doing something for somebody else, because it feels great. It feels great to receive a gift. It feels great to give the gift. And so you're going to fill up yourself. And what you're going to notice is that as a reciprocal, people are going to start asking you, how can I be of value or service to you? And so what that's going to do for your business, what that's going to do for your investments, what that's going to do for your life is going to lead you down this path of creating a space, creating an energy of attracting greatness to you, of attracting people to you who want to help you, who want to serve, who want to go along on this journey together with you. And therefore, it's going to end up getting you to your end goal. And as I talk with investor clients every single day and, clients on the coaching side and people working with me in a mastermind capacity or on one-to-one coaching, what I'm noticing is that everybody is always looking for how can they attract more greatness to them. And one of the first ways, one of the most effective ways, and one of the most powerful ways is by asking yourself and asking others, how can I be of value or service? So if you aren't currently doing this, I'm going to encourage you, I'm going to strongly urge you to start bringing this up more often within your own mind. And there's different ways to ask this question. There's different ways to serve other people. There's different ways to get to the core of understanding how you can actually be of value and service. But below the surface of all of that is just taking this new mindset, this new approach of being a go-giver, of being a person who is looking to serve and to give. And that doesn't mean that you don't charge for your services. That doesn't mean that you're going to be walked on. That doesn't mean that you're going to be taken advantage of. That doesn't mean that you're going to be seen as weak. Actually, what it's going to appear as and what it will end up being is that you're going to be a person of strength. You're going to be the kind of person that other people are going to be attracted to. You're going to be the kind of person that people want to do business with. And you're going to be the kind of person who's going to feel really good about themselves inside, and other people are going to appreciate that. And so what I'm going to encourage you is ask yourself that question, figure out, hey, how can I go and apply this in my life today? And what would be the impact if I was going to do that? How would that change my life if more often times I went back and realized, ways that I was serving others? And so as a way to audit this, as a way to check yourself or put this into practice, I'm going to encourage you to ask more often, to be able to bring that up in conversations and in interactions. When you're talking with people on the phone, via email, text, or media, I'm going to encourage you to check back at your email log. How often have you been asking that question or asking questions that end up leading to that question? In phone conversations, I'm going to encourage you to bring that up. And when meeting with people face-to-face, directly in person, don't be afraid to be able to ask that other person, how can you help them? How can you help them get where they want to go? And ask questions that are going to drive you down that path. And so I know that it's made a big difference for me. I know it's going to make a difference for you. And if there's any way that I can be of value or service, I really encourage and ask you guys definitely to reach out to me. And you can do that at Steven with a V at VonFinch with a V.com, or you can just jump over to the website, go over to the contact us page and shoot me a little message on there as well. So I am here to be of value and service to all of you guys. I would love to be able to answer any questions or serve you in any way that I can. On a person-to-person basis, in the community that we're putting out or the content that we're putting out. So please don't hesitate to reach out to me and let me know how I can be of value and service to you. So with that, I'll leave you on this note to remind yourself to go and live a life worth inspiring others. And you can do that today by understanding how you can serve others and be that beacon of light for other people to take that on as their own habit, their own thing that they're going to do themselves and pass it along to another. So thanks so much, you guys. Love being able to serve you and love being here with you. And thanks for listening. And we'll see you on the next episode. Now is one of the greatest times in history to be investing in multifamily real estate. With hundreds of millions of dollars literally moving from the stock market into alternative assets like real estate every single day, we're in the midst of a golden era. And one of the keys to success is learning how to avoid those upcoming pitfalls and mastering the process of how to scale as an operator in the multifamily business. Regardless if you're just getting started, if you've been in the game for decades, you've got to join us for this very special training put on by the Multifamily MBA on how to scale from 0 to 2,400 units, the 3 biggest secrets from building a $320 million multifamily portfolio. Register to join us at the investormindset.com/MFMBA. That's the investormindset.com/MFMBA. Look forward to seeing you there. Thank you for listening to the Investor Mindset Podcast. If you like what you heard, make sure to rate, review, subscribe, and share with a friend. Head over to the investormindset.com to join the Insider Club, where we share tools and strategies from the top investors and entrepreneurs on how to take it to the next level.